Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 509 for comics originally releasing May the 8th, 2019. Before Drew and I get into what's coming out in your local comic book shop the second of 5 weeks in May. Drew, we got some feedback, we got numbers, we got all kinds of fun stuff in the world of comics.
Yeah, we do. We got lots of stuff happening. We got this from... Who is this? Tyler Lewis sent us this. Hey, C4FAP. I just love that. I love that that's got on. That makes me so happy. Hey, C4FAP. I just got to say I agree with Drew. I love that, too.
Oh,
That's when they start out like that. I just got to say I agree with Drew. After Endgame, there's nothing that Marvel can do to top themselves. It is impossible. I also was wondering if you guys have ever made any big scores at a con or a comic shop that you couldn't believe. For example, last fall at a con, I found a copy of The Man Called Nova #1 for $5. It wasn't mint, but definitely fine. Keep up the good work.
There you go. I found some good stuff at my LCS. I happened to be going by one of our former LCS on the day that they were cleaning out old pull boxes, and he was just laying the old pull box items.
Oh, those are the best
along
days.
the counter. That he was eventually going to shelve them and do anything with them. So I just kind of scattered around and grabbed a bunch of things that I wanted, and I found like old Teen Titans #1 that's got like an $80 book value. He's like, $10, who cares? And then I found old Saga fill-in run stuff that he gave to me for cover for, and some really great stuff. So that was just an awesome day where I found some good stuff in that regard. And you and I always found some awesome stuff during like the quarter sales. We'd pull out $20 books all the time.
Oh yeah, that was great. Some those quarter sales were appointment television for us. We would make sure I think we went to like most of them for like a couple years straight.
They had one on Valentine's Day, and I begged, borrowed, and dealed and said, I apologize, wife. I won't be here for the first few hours of the day.
Yeah, it was like it was the quarterly quarter sale, and then one year on New Year's Day, the day after New Year's, whatever, if they were open or not, I can't remember. Yeah. They did dimes. They did 10-cent comics, and I did an entire long box for $20 maybe. Yeah. You know, and that was a heck of a score. Mm-hmm. So much good stuff in there. I think that's where I think I got like 5 Carnage first appearances out of that. That was good. Good run.
Great. Yeah.
Miss those. Yeah. Now I got to go pay 50 cents and $1 like every other schlub. But yeah, that's cool. What do you think about his claim? And
I also found at a convention we had that Mid Ohio con that was at the Fort Rapids in Columbus that one year.
Oh yeah,
there was the one guy in the far left corner that always sold like Golden Age Donald Duck books and weird stuff like that.
Yes.
And I was flipping through some of those older books, and in between 2 Donald Duck books was the first copy of Nightwing's first appearance, that Tales of the Teen Titans, that for $3. That was the first one I got for there. He had just cover price, just $3 on it, and it was completely misplaced in between 2 Donald Duck books.
Wow, I would have never looked at a box full of Donald Duck.
Well, it was like our 5th hour there, and I'd already been to his shop about 9 times, and I was just fumbling through, just going down just to kill some time, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we haven't been to one of those in a while.
I know. Well, the place that it was at got shut down, and we've just never followed it to the next place.
That's true. Yeah. Why did they shut down that place?
Chlorine.
Oh, yeah, it was a water park thing. Yeah, that's right. Okay. What do you think about his claim that Marvel will never be able to top themselves after Endgame? It's over. That's the best they could ever do between Infinity War and Endgame. That they can never ever top themselves again.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, because you'll never catch us off guard again.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you get me to be quote unquote in for 22 movies.
Yeah.
or at least 20 of the 22 movies. I don't think I saw Hulk for. It's been a long time. I'm not sure if I ever really finished that movie. But who knows?
I don't see it. Maybe our kids will have something. Maybe they'll have something like there'll be a run of Squirrel Girl or movies or something that people that will culminate in a great, amazing finale, and we'll say, "Well, back in our day, we had this." Well, it's May. It's currently May, so that means it's time for March numbers from Comicron to come out, because they seems to have taken the month of April off. So we finally have numbers attached to what happened in March. And Kyle, I got to tip the old hat.
Hey,
we did the over under 500,000 for Detective. You went over. You were right.
Boom.
526,941 copies of Detective 1000 were shipped to stores in the month of March. Good call. And you doubled down because you also said only the top 3 would be over 100K.
Mm-hmm.
You were right about that. Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight, number 1, did 133,000. And Doomsday Clock, number 9, did 120,000. Batman 67 and 66 dropped precipitously to 84 and 83,000 respectively. And Heroes in Crisis 7 did 78,000. Amazing Spider-Man 17 and 18 did 78,000 and 74,000. Spider-Man City at War, that first issue, did 72. And Justice League 20 did 64,000. So we dropped pretty darn quick, pretty fast, after a giant 500,000 shipping Detective up there.
Yeah, no kidding.
What do you think about that?
Oh, it's about what I figured.
About what you figured, yeah. You did. Yep. You nailed it.
And just the thing that jumps out to me is Doomsday Clock number 9, 6 weeks late.
Yeah, and we got another list of delays on when 10 is coming, and it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
September, I think, is the last I heard, which is crazy. Now, I always look and see where Walking Dead is.
Yeah.
So Walking Dead 189 was down. It was number 30, ranked 30th in sales, with 43,000. So it dropped a little bit more, and we don't know why. Do we?
We do not.
No, we do not. It's going to spike again, I think, because of 191 has went to a second printing.
Yeah.
Because it's got a big spoiler. Something exciting happened. Somebody died. So it's going through the roof and blowing up on eBay, which sucks because I just dropped my orders down on Walking Dead at 190. So I'm kind of bummed about that. So I didn't get my multiples. Oh well. What else jumps out at you on this list?
Oh, let's see here. Daredevil 3 going up in number 19. Immortal Hulk continuing to go up as well. I like it when books start to climb a little bit. Instead of always going down.
That is nice. It's nice to see those. There's usually not too many.
No.
Any other going on a upward trajectory? Or those are the two?
Those are the big ones. Avengers No Road Home looks like it's going to close strong. It's tailing up. Invaders jumped up way with number 3, so it looks like issue 2 was a tiny print run on Invaders from Marvel. Same thing with Supergirl. Supergirl pumped back up big with 28. I think it was a really nice art germ cover. Moved the needle a lot on that one.
I like been looking at some of the Aftershock books. We've got Dark Red debuting with 8,600 copies sold. That's pretty solid for that Tim Seeley book.
Yeah, several to me.
Yeah. Walk Through Hell is solid. It with its 8th issue selling almost 6,000 copies. I think that's pretty good. Most of the other stuff is in the 3 to 2 to 1 stage. Lollipop Kids, which I like a lot, is just selling abysmally. Its 4th issue is selling 1,300 copies. It normally wouldn't even be showing up on this list in the top 300. So it's at 359. That's a bummer. We're not going to get another volume, so they're going to wrap this thing up next issue or issue after that, I would guess.
If you're looking at Sharky Bounty Hunter from Image at rank 122, the second one, we normally see a big attrition rate on the big 2 books for number 2. We don't always see the 50%, 60% attrition rate for number 2 with Image books, but on this one we went from 31,000 issue 1 down to 15,000 for issue 2 on Sharky.
Huh. That is interesting.
And we got Unnatural at 8, climbing a little bit with an extra 2,000 books sold of number 8. I think, is 8 the end or was 12? I can't remember how many that was going. But that's a limited series run, so that'll be going off soon. We see, of course, at rank 126, Naomi number 3. So we see that less than 15,000 in that book. That's one of the reasons it commands so much money. And we can see that issue 2 was just over 15,000, not quite 16,000. So not a lot of any of those books around. Hence the reason they're commanding so much money in the secondary market.
Yeah, we missed the boat on it.
A lot of people did, it looks like.
Let's see here. Spawn 295 sold 30,000 copies. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Little Bird debuted with almost 20,000 from Image. Its first issue, but it's got an asterisk, so I'm guessing that's returnable.
Yeah.
Assassination with I really, really liked that first issue. It did 15,000. It's great concept, and could definitely see that on a big screen getting optioned. Kyle Starks really had. I read the first 2 already, and I think they're really, really solid. So keep your eye on that.
There you go.
That could be something.
We talked before. Who is Dial H going to be written for? It's written for 21,000 people. So if it hits the normal DC attrition, it'll be at or under 10,000 by issue 2.
Yeah. I did sample that one. That was probably the weakest of all the Wonder line.
Mm-hmm.
I would rank them. Well, I would rank Naomi number 1. Wonder Twins number 2 by a lot. There's a big distance between 1 and 2, I think. And then I don't like Young Justice very much, but I liked it better than Dial H.
There you go.
Which was, I thought, the worst for me. There's Fart Night number 1 from Keenspot. Sold 1,800 copies.
There you go.
Congratulations to your one joke comic.
Nothing else really jumping out at me at the moment.
No, not me either. But hey, congratulations on prognosticating exactly how many sold and what the dealio was.
You know, what can I say? They just come to me, and sometimes you just you kind of see where the puck's going.
Yeah, that's nice. You want to hop onto the FOC?
Sure, let's head over to the FOC. Of course, this is our final order cutoff. This is our last bite at the apple, the last ability to reorder a few books. a few 3-4 weeks before they come out, either add or take away from our previews order. So Drew and I like to peruse that, see if there's anything we want to make sure we don't miss at the last second, because of course we can add those usually at the same discount, and we can also add things that sometimes we get FOC exclusive stuff. Of course, Eric at Cowabunga Comics is wonderful enough to curate these for us and send this list out as part of our show notes. We have a link if you want to get on that, or if perhaps your FOC or your LCS doesn't do FOC, maybe you have an option if some of these really, really tickle your fancy. Of course, Eric likes to highlight a few things that his readers and his customers are looking for. So the first thing he's talking about is Harley Quinn Breaking Glass trade paperback by Mariko Tamaki. It is I'm not familiar with that. Very cool. And then, of course, Catwoman Annual #1. Drew's all on that because we have a nice little Joelle Jones cover there.
Very nice.
Spawn 297, the cover B Matina Virgin cover. And the fourth thing is the Marvels annotated #4 of 4, the Alex Ross Virgin variant on that. Really cool looking book.
That's a really nice cover, yes. Very nice.
There we go. So, Drew, let's get into the FOC. Let's see if there's anything we can find that we think we need. Let's start with some of our Dark Horse offerings.
Can you believe Spawn is still only $2.99?
Yeah, that's crazy. Holding the line. Of course, he don't need money.
Well, neither did Kirkman. Right?
No, Kirkman's doing it for his artists.
Well, that's the narrative, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like most of this stuff is coming out on the 29th of this month. So really only 3 weeks, three and a half weeks away. Mm-hmm. So that's a really cool opportunity to be able to still pre-order this stuff, lock it in at a discounted rate, so you don't miss it. And you know that Catwoman annual, I don't think I added that earlier. That might be something I need to sneak onto the order.
There you go. Stranger Things 6 #1. So of course we all know 11, and here is our chance to get to know 6.
Did you get me the Crisis on Infinite Earths hardcover box set for my birthday?
I don't know. I should have.
Is that coming? Is that coming should I not buy one?
We'll have to see. Of course, Drew's birthday was last week.
It's $500 retail.
Jeez.
$250 discount. So
that's a nice discount, though.
Eric's knocking off $250 off of that item for you. Holy smokes! That's got to be awesome.
There you go.
Right?
I would think so. If you didn't know by Drew's perusing, we are in DC already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I broke the code.
That's
I didn't wait for the official go ahead. Oh, that is pretty nice. That's a pretty nice. I don't know if it's $500 nice, but it's really nice.
So we've got Detective Comics Annual #2, Drew. Peter Tomasi writing this. After years on the shelf, Batman returns to the Black Case book. So that sounds kind of rad.
Mm-hmm.
The Reaper. I don't know much about the villain, the Reaper. That could be an interesting one.
That Why the Last Man Omnibus is so tempting. I don't know why I gotta order it now when it doesn't come out until December.
They gotta print them, and they're only printing exactly how many they need to. The whole 60-issue run in one hardcover. That is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Yeah. $75? And are there 75 issues or 60?
60 issues.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's really nice.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of floppy comics coming out here. Of course, Doomsday Clock #10.
It says.
We shall see.
It says it's coming out on the 29th.
Yeah, because we just did DC Villains Well, that all takes place after Doomsday Clock. They just can't keep holding these things anymore. They gotta get... There's so much stuff they're holding for Doomsday Clock to finish up.
Oh, really? DC Year of the Villains is based on what happens in Doomsday Clock?
It takes place after Doomsday Clock wraps up.
Oh, man. Oh, that's just such a
down into some IDW things. Nothing from me down there. And here we got some Image. See if there's anything we need to... Did you do Ascender #1?
No. I glanced at it, and I'm like, Descender really bored the crap out of me there at the end. So I'm not even gonna bother with this.
A third printing of Little Bird #1. We just talked about that in our numbers.
Yeah.
I would wear a shirt that just says Murder Falcon on it, Drew. Just so we're clear.
Yes, you would.
That is
But
awesome.
do they have a Quad X though?
Wow. Shots fired. Shots fired. And untrue. Okay, second printing of Walking Dead 191.
So you want me to get you a schmedium?
You shut up. And it looks like we got the same cover, just with the second printing involved. Come on, man. Walking Dead so rarely gets a second print. Let's do something special.
Let's look at these spawns.
All right.
So, let's say you wanted to start getting spawns. Because the Matina...
You're a little late.
Because Matina's awesome, right?
Okay.
You like these Matina covers?
Heck yeah.
I mean, do you need to get all three? Do you need to get the Matina, the Virgin, and the Black and White?
Yeah.
Or can you just pick?
I think you can just if you're wanting a run, you can just get whatever you want and continue that for the whole.
If you
run.
want to flip, if you want to flip, you got to get all three, right?
Yes. Wow, people are getting $15 a piece for this Walking Dead 191.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jeez. It's a good thing I got 3 of them coming.
Well, I think we should just split them down the middle. Since we're getting 4 together. That's 2 apiece.
I think so. There
right? Isn't that how it works?
Strong alone, stronger together. Thank you. That's right.
So you don't have any opinion on Spawn?
I mean, at this point, I'm 297 behind. It's too daunting to even.
It's not too daunting. I mean, we're almost at 300.
We are.
So we've got. This is the time to capitalize on the Spawn. There's going to be a spotlight on Spawn in 3 issues.
Yes.
People are going to be excited about it.
Yes.
If they get excited about it and it pays off, then there's all these cool Matina covers that people want to go back and pick up.
It's very true. Then you want the Virgin.
I have some of them. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I've done A, B, and C a lot. I think I've just picked and chosen.
Uh-huh.
Picked and chose? Yeah.
Picked in and chosen?
Picked in and chosen these. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I just stay away. They're really pretty, though.
Yeah, they really are nice.
Yeah, so what's the Walking Dead? What did you say the Walking Dead cover looked like for the second printing?
Same exact, just a second print in the top left. No difference, no new art. Boo, in other words. Boo, boo, boo. Do something different. Come on, Image. Alright, that's all I got in Image. Let's see what Marvel has.
The Hunted storyline seems to be selling very well. Most of these comics are selling through, and they're doing second and third printings on them. And then this is the last chance to get the Amazing Spider-Man 252 Facsimile edition, which I didn't pull the trigger on. Since I own this copy, it's not as special to me. This one isn't as special as a 181. I have seen people already with their Hulk 181 Facsimile editions back from the CGC store. Mm-hmm. They're getting them slabbed.
Yes.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's just a trolley thing.
A trolley thing?
Yeah, you just walk into somebody's room and you see a 9.8 181. You're like, oh, holy, oh, you douche.
Oh, I gotcha. They'll cover up the Facsimile part.
Yeah, exactly. What's your boy Sinkovich drinking here on this Fantastic Four number 10?
Is it not pretty?
I mean, it's not $40. If you drew a toaster.
A robot?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks like a toaster. Oh. I don't know if my wife would allow it, but there's a nice little black cat J. Scott Campbell poster. I don't like that. I don't think my wife would be mad, though.
I have to be on the back of the door.
Yeah.
That's where you always put the risque stuff. That is nice.
Did you read Giant Man #1?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
Nope, but Giant Man #2 is available.
It's a 3-issue miniseries. I thought, why bother?
It's exactly what I thought as well. Immortal Hulk #1 going to a 5th printing.
I'm so confused. I was in on Immortal Hulk, and I was out on Immortal Hulk, and I can't remember if 18 was one I have coming or not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to add it.
That's an interesting cover on that 5th print.
Have the Battle Lines variants been increasing as well? Have they been as hot as the cover A's?
I do not know.
I don't know either.
Okay, we got 1 5th print. We got 2 5th print. We got 2 ratio variant. You can buy a $50 ratio variant of the Immortal Hulk #2 5th print. The 5th print has a ratio variant? What?
Kind of cool. When did they start doing that?
I don't know. Alex Ross. Wow. So you're convincing your shops to go 50 deep on a 5th print just to get a special book. Huh.
Speaking of the 181, Hulk 181 Facsimile Edition, they've decided to do a second printing of a Facsimile Edition. Wow. that we are really, really meta now. We're deep in the wormhole.
Wow. Yeah, that
new printing of the Facsimile Edition. Huh.
Excuse me, your fax didn't go through.
Crazy.
So, yet another bite at the apple.
Yeah. Yep.
Drew, Major X #1 3rd printings.
Ratio variant, $50.
And a ratio variant of a 3rd printing.
Crazy.
With an old sketch that Liefeld had in a drawer that he apparently ironed out and said, "Here, put this on the cover."
Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it.
But, I mean, this is where high money comes from. If nobody even thinks these exists, if these things are only available through FOC or what, that's crazy. Ratio variants on deep reprints.
Huh. I've never heard of such a thing.
I'm not either.
Yeah, we'll probably have to dig down and find out what the ratio, because it doesn't say it's a 1 in 50, does it?
Correct.
It doesn't say it's a 1 in anything.
Yeah.
So we don't. It could be a 1 in 10. I mean, it could be any kind of ratio. We don't really know.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. But that's crazy.
It is. Somebody's going to buy it, though.
Absolutely. More book. Man, Marvel's got a lot coming out.
Yes, they do. And they really like the Spider-Man City at War #3. It's got some $80 variants.
Didn't we see a book that was one of these high-end variants in the middle of a small run that, like, just skyrocketed because there was only, like, 2?
Yeah, and I can't remember what that was.
I can't remember either.
Yes, that happened.
So wait, who's the writer on this City at War?
It was somebody that wasn't great.
Okay, so I know who Dennis Hopeless is, but now we have Dennis Hopeless Hallam. So is this I'm just confused. Is he now going by his full name with a Hopeless as a nickname?
Yeah, I don't think he was. I thought it was Dennis Hallam.
Okay.
I don't. I don't think the Hopeless existed before.
Yeah, that's.
Is it a joke?
Hey, that's what I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure on that one. It caught my eye, and I had to ask questions. Because isn't there a Dennis Hopeless?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
And there's a Dennis Hallam.
I think so. Yeah.
And they're not the same person.
I don't think so.
Oh, good Lord. We're going to have to Google.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Star Wars original movie years 108.
Oh, so are they going back to
What is that?
legacy numbering?
Legacy?
All right, Matthew Rosenberg, the all-new next issue to the original Marvel Star Wars series.
I don't. So this is picking up where that left off back then?
This Legends era sequel to legendary comic book writer Archie Goodwin's Crimson Forever.
How did I miss this?
I didn't pay attention to this because I was out, but interesting.
I don't know what this is.
All I know is there's a $125 version.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
John Tyler Christopher. That's probably a sketch version of the action figure.
The Fantino remastered variant. See what that one looks like. Carmine and Fantino. How about the golden variant? Just looking at the ones that I think are affordable. No image. Huh, I don't know how I feel about this. Should I check this out?
Yeah, I didn't get that far into the original series, so I don't know.
Oh no, I have no idea. Yeah, what that? I read like the first 20 or 30.
Mm-hmm. Man, I gotta pay closer attention to these things. All right.
Let's see, Thanos, Thor,
More War of the Realms.
More War of the Realms. The stuff that I've mostly tuned out. Still liking X-23 though. It's on its 12th issue. I hope it sticks around for a little while, but because of most things I like get canceled, so who knows. Pretty sure I ordered this X-Men Grand Design, and I think this is the last of it. Pretty sure I did. And this is the end of the Ed Piskor run, I'm pretty sure, right? That's the third set of these Grand Designs.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah.
Nope,
can I look in Boom, Kyle, or is that violating some kind of Boom and all the rest of the stuff? There's that She Said Destroy. I can't remember if we liked that or not. No, I don't think we did. Who was talking about wasted space? Was it one of our listeners that sent in something about wasted space? Well, the 10th issue, you have an opportunity to get that if you want it. Looking. What's the Rick and Morty thing happening?
I don't know. Let me see.
Because they're on their 50th issue, they're reissuing issue 1 through 5.
Yeah, Rick and Morty
that what they're doing?
#1 50-issue variant. Ah. Reprints of issue 1 through 5 with brand new covers. So that's cool.
And then 50 is must be an oversized because it's a $7 book. A little high, $6.99.
2 connecting variants.
Yeah, kind of cool. Now there's 5 Life is Strange covers. Did you jump off of this?
Yes. Yeah, I just went early.
You just get the first one? You just got the first one? Because they have 5 of issue 5. Why is that? Is it the last one?
Yes, it's a limited series. I think that might be the last one. Which they had multiple covers on all of them. Yeah.
This many?
Yeah.
They had
a
blank
T-shirt covers and a few other things. Yeah, this is actually the start of the second arc, issue 5. So 1 through 4 was the first arc. Issue 5 is the second arc. So it is not ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it must have done well. Conspiracy from Zenoscope. This has been crazy, this series. Each issue took on a different conspiracy theory. And I thought at first you thought they were one and dones. Like it was just like, this is about the Illuminati. This is about like the Denver airport and its mythology. This one was about social media. And so they did all these conspiracy theories, but it turns out they're like all connected with an underlining conspiracy theory, and it all ends up in this final conspiracy theory, issue 5, with about lizard people. So it should be pretty wild, but it's all kind of been leading up to this, I guess. So it's one of my favorite Zenoscope I've ever read. I haven't read a lot of it. That's a small sample size, but I really thought it was really well done, and I'm encouraged to sample more in the future.
Anything else from the FOC, brother?
I was taking a look at Zorro the Sacrilege, and I was curious. Is Zorro a public domain character?
I believe.
So anybody can do a Zorro book? Because I seem to see one from a different publisher all the time, and I'm just wondering how that license works. Okay. Good stuff. I got to decide. Looks like you didn't. Nothing piqued your interest this time. I've got a couple of decisions to make on mine.
But that's it for the FOC for me.
Alrighty. Let me see. Oh, before we go too far, we would be remiss if we didn't say Happy Free Comic Book Day to all of you out there. We hope that you are currently at an LCS and not listening to our podcast because you're looking at all the great free comics that are going on. I know Eric at Cowabunga said they've got a big day planned. Mm-hmm. It's usually their biggest day of the year, and I think they're doing 25% off the entire store and giving away all the free comic book days, and they have a bunch of other things happening. It's like a little Comic-Con up there in Oconomowoc. If you're in the area, you should go check it out. But yeah, we I don't know. Are you going out?
I was wanting to, but I don't know if the kids have a birthday party and all kinds of dumb stuff going on.
Yeah. I used to love going out to it, but now that I have Eric and Cowabunga, they can be my free comic book day, and I get to pick and choose the books that I want, and it's kind of nice. So I don't think I'm going to go out there with the masses and go comic shop.
It is
comic
fun.
Shop.
Yeah.
Although it's
And
really
remember,
cool.
Don't just dip in,
I
grab
do
a
miss
free
it.
book and go. Spend some time. They're doing some sales for you. Use it as an opportunity to drag a person to an LCS if they don't normally go to do comic stuff. A lot of people go all out. It's a good time to throw some money into your LCSs and keep them rocking.
So I'm gonna go over some of the comics that are gonna be in your comic shops today, that you're missing out if you don't go out, or if you're picking up and maybe they didn't have it. So, Kyle, tell me if you're interested as I go through these. We've got Riverdale, Archie. Welcome to the Whedonverse.
Yes.
About Buffy and Firefly.
Sure.
Stranger Things. Dark Horse. Under the Moon, Catwoman tale from DC.
All right.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Heck yeah.
TMNT, Casualty of War from IDW. Definitely interested in that one. A Deadly Class Killer Set one shot.
Yes.
Oh, from Image. I'm interested in that one. We've got Marvel Avengers.
Might as well.
A Marvel book.
Yeah, I'm good.
Doctor Who from Titan. I'll pass on that. The Descendants from Tokyo Pop. It's a manga style. Bloodshot from Valiant. Interceptor. Here's the Donny Cates Interceptor. I was excited about. This is from Vault Comics.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. We got an Animosity book from Aftershock. Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man from Ahoy Comics. Looks pretty good. Grumble versus the Goon from Albatross Funny Books. You wouldn't think a tiny publisher like Albatross Funny Books would be able to do a free comic book day book. That's amazing. Good for them. We've got Casper's Spooksville for the kiddies. We have another one of Drew's picks was Punchline from Antarctic Press. Yeah, so I'm excited about that one. Lady Mechanica, Joe Benitez. It looks kind of good. Never read one of those. We got a Go Fish kitty book. Lumberjanes from Boom. Captain Canuck Equilibrium Shift from Chapter House. Not much for that book.
Always.
Minecraft book. Which
Heck yeah.
I think that might be popular. Dear Justice League.
Okay.
From DC. I guess it's the Justice League answering mail from their biggest fans, kids. Yeah, it could be. Little Lulu, pass. Bob's Burgers, I know people like that. Vampirella might be a good one. Zagor from Epicenter Comics. Looks pretty interesting. We got a Cristiano Ronaldo Striker Force 7. Soccer Super Team. My favorite thing is Monsters, which is kind of cool. It was a really very popular graphic novel. We've got Blastosaurus Annual, Wolfie Monster and Big Bad Pizza Battle. Some more kitty stuff. H1 Ignition, Mark Waid book.
There's
part of his Humanoids universe. This might be the first appearance of a lot of these universe people. Ooh, this could be a big one. Sneak peek at the first 6 original series: Ignited, Omni, Strangeland, The Big Country, Meyer, and Nick Nevin and the Bloody
Very
Queen. That would
possible.
be their first appearances, would it not? Ooh, I don't know if I picked that up on that. I hope I got enough of those coming. Let's see. We've got Witch Hat Atelier. I don't know what that is. It's Kodansha Comics. We've got Star Wars Adventures, Droid Hunters. We got a reprint of Spawn #1. Just in time for 300. A Sheet Story. We've got a Spider-Man book.
There you go.
Tom Taylor Spider-Man book, but not Friendly Neighborhood. So, it's Tom Taylor, it's Saladin Ahmed,
Very
and
cool.
it's Donny Cates all writing Spider-Man. That would be cool. Gilbert, The Tick, Ghost Hog, Lucy and Andy Neanderthal, Bigger and Bolder. British Comics, Dark Age Afterbird 1, which is a Red 5. Might be good. Scout Comics doing Midnight Sky. Could be good. Source Point Press doing Hope. That looks good. Starburns presents. Again,
guy
remind me
behind
who
Rick and
Starburns is.
And Community.
Dang. Yes. Robotech. Street Fighter. Kino's Journey. A lot of manga. Promised Neverland. My
Get me
Hero
that. I want
Academia.
Yeah, I've been into My Hero Academia lately.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I enjoy it. It's very Japanese,
And?
but it was very, very, very good.
What's it like?
Anime. But it's good. It deals with a young kid and
It's like
kind
anime.
of a superhero school and a kid that doesn't have a wrangle in his powers, and his power is so advanced that like just him throwing a punch breaks his arm and stuff, and it's very well done. I'm not normally a manga / anime guy, but I actually really enjoyed it. There you
I
go.
watched Robotech when I was a kid. Like that. And
You
I
were
think that
you were
was it.
the Akira
So,
was your generation. Vampire Hunter D.
I never watched it.
All right, that's about all I know. I'm
Nope.
very, very small into the anime, but I enjoyed One Punch Man, and I'm enjoying My Hero Academia. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
At least you're stretching the legs. That's good. Of course, there's the Defend Comics FCBD. There always is. Also, the Overstreet Guide to Collecting.
I recommend
always
the
recommend
internet.
that. That's always fun. It's a free guide to collecting.
It's true.
Sometimes
It's
it
true. The
talks
guide to
about
collecting,
grading,
I don't mind.
which you could use. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, tons of stuff out there. It's Free Comic Book Day, and it's also Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. You got to get out there. I'm not going to, but you got to get out there and enjoy all that nerd stuff coming together
Absolutely.
as one. Yeah. So, happy Free Comic Book Day, guys.
No, that was me.
Was that a
looking up
sound
something on my
effect?
phone and finding an ad, an autoplay ad.
We haven't plugged the Twitter contest because it's over. Also wanted to let you guys know that we thank you all for participating. We had double-digit entries into the contest. So we'll pick a couple of winners and get a hold of you guys and get you a free signed comics courtesy of Jason in Hawaii. So thank you very much for that. And down the road, we might do another contest. You never know. So we'll let you know probably next week who the winners were, and
There you go.
what else is in store. But yeah, you can still share. We love it when you share our episodes and tweet us feedback and ask us questions. We love to read on the air. We love to do that. So you can still do that. You just don't get entered into the contest. So, but feel free to continue to do that. Let's see what's next.
Sneak
We've
peek
got
at next week.
sneak
So
peek, right?
head on over to previewsworld.com with me. Find May the 8th, 2019. Of course, we have 5 release weeks in May. Let's see what the 8th has to do for us. I'm going to click on that table view and let's start where we always love to start. Let's start in image. Part 3 of 5 of the Never Go Home storyline. Or, I'm sorry, Never Go Back storyline. Did you buy your Die 2-pack of bloody action figures?
No. They were $60.
Includes an exclusive foil variant of Die number 1.
This Kerry Randolph and Brandon Thomas Excellence looks really good. So magic stuff though, so you've got like that. You got like sorcerers and stuff like that, but
absolutely
might be good. Looks. I like the art style. Another Ice Cream Man. Back for its 12th installment. And if you look at the
Motley
Murder
Crue
B cover, that of course that's
your
my
band?
boy. That's my band right there.
You guys went to a
From
lot of
the day, back in the
parties,
day, yeah. I was a big fan. Yeah, yep, it was a good one. Unnatural with a couple of nice covers,
including a Risque cover B.
Is that George Perez cover for Section 0?
I don't believe so. It
Cover
is.
B?
Yep.
It is.
Oh, very cool.
It's not a bad one.
Yep. Nothing
That's
too
all
crazy.
I had an image.
Let's head on down and see what Dark Horse has for us. I just want you to say the weird number 3. There you go.
Yes,
that for
you're
me, there's
correct.
Anthem number 3, the 3rd and final issue of the tie-in to the video game.
Are you
I got
all in on this? Or did you just get the first one?
Ooh,
Okay.
Nier Automata hardcover. Some wicked art. Alright. Let's head on down to IDW.
There's a new Black Crown imprint book. It's called Eve Stranger. The first issue by David Barnett and Philip Bond. Synopsis says, you have unlimited funds, a jet-set lifestyle, and extraordinary abilities. And your bloodstream is filled with nanobombs.
Mm-hmm. Remember talking about that a little bit when we saw it in the FOC.
I lost that.
That's why we go over things multiple times there, Drew. Head on down and see what DC has for us. Batman and the Outsiders. Back for issue number 1. Brian Hill writing it. We got some Tyler Kirkham art on cover A.
What does the RES in the parentheses mean?
No.
Do you know? I do not either.
Is it a resolicit? Did we resolicit this?
RES. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure there's like a legend somewhere on the site that tells you what everything
penultimate Batman Who
for.
Laughs. All these
I am surprised that hasn't been
all these
cleared
covers
to
have
be
been awesome.
a series yet.
A lot of people reading it and liking it. Yeah, the B was exactly
That B cover is awesome.
And the Jock A cover is pretty good too.
Holy smokes!
No,
Is that Capullo the B?
Victor Kalvakove.
That's not. My God. Twisted.
Art Germ, of course, on Catwoman 11 cover B.
Yeah, I'm really mixed about that because I think
you keep
Joel's
being
covers
torn.
are fantastic, but then I just can't double up on every
I'm with
stinking
you. I'm
comic
with you.
all the time. You know,
Good to see Detective 1001 going to a second print. That's pretty good. Good to see.
yeah, it's good. It got some interest, even though I heard that Detective 1000 wasn't great, and I didn't finish it.
Oh crap, the Arkham Knight story stuff really intrigued me. I'm a fan of that character, and what they're doing there was pretty cool.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
There you go.
Yasmin Putri on the Red Hood and the Outlaws 34 cover B. Putri's been doing very well.
Those have been great.
A lot of creepy looking penguin covers on those.
I like that Supergirl actually. Amanda Conner. I like the B. I like Amanda Conner though. Solid.
Of course,
Very
Jenny
solid.
Frison on Wonder Woman 70B. All right, anything else in DC? Just kind of looking and enjoying things at the moment.
No.
Down to Marvel.
Defenders Marvel Feature number 1 Facsimile Edition. I forgot what this was. This is the first Defenders.
1971's Marvel.
Yeah. I wonder why I wasn't more interested in this.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. I guess maybe because it wasn't a well-known key.
Oh, yeah.
Boba Fett, I think that's going to sell well. I bet you that I bet that sells through.
All right, Drew.
Into multiple printings.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 6.
What?
Tom Taylor.
Yes.
The neighborhood and the planet is doomed. Spider-Man is powerless to stop the end of the world. Only Earth's newest and mightiest hero, Spider-Bite, can save the day. Wait, what? We have Tom Taylor, and we have a new character.
Huh. Oh, man. Spider-Bite.
No.
I don't know who that is either. So that solicit was probably in the Marvel pullout originally, and you missed it?
Just me that missed it.
Oh well, you know, you read it more than I do. You read it cover to cover. In theory, you don't read it cover to cover. Doggone it!
Yeah,
that would have been a good one to take a flyer on. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay full price like sucker.
Crap. There's a Battle Lines variant too. Dang it! Rawr.
Spider Bite's not gonna be
I'm
a
sure
Spider
if we
Gwen.
miss it will be.
It?
No, I didn't
Or
miss
a Silk.
So have at you there. Yeah, you missed Silk.
Right. I miss Silk.
Oh, dear Cowabunga Comics, please pull one of these and throw it in the box.
Spider Bite. Spider Bite. Spider Bite. Does whatever a spider bite. That doesn't work.
I mean, it's Tom Taylor, and it's a new character. These are both things that work for me. Dang it! All right, I've picked my pick of the week.
Good things, yes. Well, that's good. Dynamite.
Spider-Man Deadpool
Nada.
50. Yep.
Oh, you're still up in
If
Marvel.
only
I'm
it
sorry.
was the creative team we care about. Yeah.
Missed opportunity, like you said.
Just making sure nothing else I'm
done.
missing. 'Cause I keep
In Marvel.
All right, Dynamite. Anything? Boom.
Nothing. No. Nothing in Boom.
And smaller publishers.
Afterburn Crossfire.
Featured on Free Comic Book Day from Red 5.
This is... okay. It's Scott Chitwood, Rob Thornton. Oh, it's a major motion picture. There you go.
They're giving it to you for free on May the 4th. And then buy one on Wednesday.
And you want to
didn't
buy
get a
one
chance
on
to order
Wednesday.
it.
Yeah. Who's doing these Jungle Comics? Antarctic Press. Chuck Dixon. Cool. Might check that out.
Okay. What about Metal Shark Bro #1 from Scout Comics? At the end it says, it's perfect for fans of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Tenacious D, and Rick and Morty. I like all those things.
They got you.
Huh. An anthropomorphic shark. I don't know if I need that in my life or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Metal Shark Bro.
I'm sure Drew is already getting Mighty Mascots #1 from Alterna. You're not all in on Alterna anymore?
No, I've not. No, I'm not. I've stopped. I've turned the spigot off on Alterna. And it's my fault, not theirs, because I have let their stuff stack up and haven't read it. So I gotta stop until I catch up. Doing good with Marvel, DC, and Image. I'm current. And some of this back half publishers I'm current on, but some of them they just stack up. And I'm not where I need to be yet.
All right, that's all for me, Drew. This is the point of the podcast where I ask you for your pick of the week. What's the one book to scroll to, find, and see if we can make some money off of, brother?
I am going to go with Jungle Comics. number 1 from Antarctic Press.
There you go. And
The
I am
cover
going Friendly
A.
Neighborhood Spider-Man number 6 from Tom Taylor with the introduction of Spider Bite. Whoever that would be. Can't believe I missed it. Can't believe it's taken me this long. So come on, Spider Bite, be cool. Good stuff.
I think that these guys at Marvel, Donny Cates, Tom Taylor, Rosenberg, they're kind of trying to maybe what's his face, Al Ewing. They're cracking the code on what it takes to make it in comics. Is you got to appeal to the collector and the specters a little bit. Right?
I don't mind somebody scratching my back.
Throwing in stuff every once in a while. I think they're figuring it out. I think they're figuring it out. And more power to them. Mark Waid to a lesser degree. I think he's doing it a little bit, but these guys seem to be trying.
Good stuff. If you found some more gems in this release week, let us know right into the podcast on either the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Gmails, all these kind of things. Tell us what you are making sure you're running out and picking up. Also, write us your tale of Free Comic Book Day. Tell us what your LCSs are doing around that really gets you excited for Free Comic Book Day. And I know I actually stopped at a comic book shop the other day, and he handed me the flyer for his Free Comic Book Day. A lot of 50% off sales, a lot of 2-for-1s, a lot of good sales. So if you're finding some good sales, or maybe you've been stashing books and waiting for this Free Comic Book Day sales, let us know what your LCS is doing and what you did on that day. Of course, anything else, please let us know. Please be part of the podcast. And thanks for once again listening. So for Drew and for myself, see ya.